Hey, my friends, Dr. Gabe Roberts, the Subconscious Healer here. Today, in our Breaking Free from Pain video, I'd like to share with you another method of conveying safety to the brain. And if you have chronic pain or chronic symptoms that have been around for longer than 3 to 6 months, this is most likely, from my clinical experience, the clinical experience of few select others that understand this kind of mechanism, and from medical literature, the most likely culprit is a brain interpreting some kind of danger. You see, the brain senses everything happening, going on in the environment, and when it senses that the organism, or you, are in some kind of danger, it perceives or detects some kind of threat, it will turn on a threat response system within it, and this turns on symptoms in the body. It's the brain's only way of messaging us, letting us know something is wrong. So if you have chronic symptoms, and doctors and chiropractors and acupuncturists have done what they can to manage the symptoms but not reverse them fully, what we have to do for that process to occur is send safety to the brain. So let's start out with coherence, okay? Giving a signal to the body that we are safe, and then we'll add a little bit more to it. The first thing is I'm going to invite you to participate with me, placing your focus and attention right here on your heart space, like a spotlight pointing right here at your heart space. Your attention there, number one. Second step, let's slow our breathing down. Breathing in for maybe a count of 4 or 5, exhaling longer than we inhale for, so exhaling for a count of 7 or 8, and we'll do that for 3 breaths, okay? So inhale for a count of 5. Exhale slowly for a count of 8. Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for a count of 8, or just what you're comfortable with, whatever you can do and stay comfortable. And one more. Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for a count of 8. And you can immediately feel the shoulders drop, the tension lightens up. Why? We're giving a signal of safety to our brain. Now let's take this a step further, okay? Because this is what I keep talking about, and this is what I'm going to go into details to share with you. But as soon as we get done with coherence, we feel a state of gratitude in our body. That's the third step. Think of a moment when you felt grateful, and invite those feelings into your body as if you're participating in that moment right now. And those are the 3 steps for producing coherence. Now, if you have a chronic pain or a chronic symptom of some sort, what I'd like you to do now to convey safety to that, to the brain, and interrupt the signals of danger that the brain is receiving, keeping the symptoms on, what you want to do is, again, like a spotlight, put your attention wherever that symptom is. So if you have low back pain or sciatica, neck pain or shoulder pain, or perhaps a headache or tension, just put your awareness into that area like a spotlight shining on it. And then what you're going to do is describe what you're feeling, the sensations. Is it tight? Is it tense? Is it burning? Is it stabbing? Is it throbbing? Is it sharp? Is it dull? Like if you could write out those descriptions. But you must observe those descriptions with a lighthearted, curious nature. Because most times people observe their symptoms that have been there for a long time and bothered them. They're usually very fearful, frustrated, worried they'll be there forever, and oftentimes have no hope. So we can't look at those symptoms with that kind of lens. We need to look at the symptoms with a different lens, one of lighthearted, curious, ease, stillness, as if you're observing a child look at a butterfly landing on a flower, or if you're observing a child stare into a vast aquarium with a tremendous amount of different colored fish, the wonder and the curiosity that the child would have. You want to mimic that when you're looking at your symptom. Lighthearted, curious nature without trying to get rid of it. And I'll share more about this later, but don't try to get rid of it, because the brain will think, oh, there's a problem. If you go in and say, okay, lighten up, get rid of the symptom, the brain is going to interpret this as there's something wrong. But if you go into it with safety, lighthearted, curious ease, observing that without trying to get rid of it, the brain interprets this as, okay, everything's okay. And as you do that to that symptom, ache, pain, tightness, tension, burning in the skin, tingling somewhere that just won't go away, just observe it and notice how it starts to change. It starts to move, it starts to diffuse, it starts to change characteristics. This is proof that it's not your physical body where the problem's coming from. It's a danger signal from the brain keeping it on. And if you can learn to have this kind of lens of safety, viewing your symptoms, your brain will eventually catch on and get the message that everything is safe. And when it gets that message completely, it turns off the symptoms. So share this with anyone you know that has chronic pain, that's tried multiple things. And I know it seems very easy, but people, including doctors and professionals and academia and everyone else, we tend to really complicate things. So let's really simplify it. Let's dial it back and start by giving our brain feelings of safety. If you know somebody that needs to hear this message, I encourage you to share this video with them. And there'll be lots more ahead in the future, my friends. Enjoy your day.